the custom outfit thing. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and find the thing I got credited for my voice acting. Yeah, this lore video from 2 months ago. Um, I'll just get to the part where I am credited. This video honestly needs more views and needs more credits in all honesty. Oh yeah, when I got very upset that boxes of Bush for a long time.
Where am I? Why am I here? We had one, hadn't we?
That's the last of them, your highnesses. We just have the stragglers now.
Good. Dizia is safe for now. Our day is almost done.
But then...
Princess Kiara, Prince Alexius, I had just received word that...
Elias!
You must run. Your sister has...
Juliet, what have you done?
I'm pretty sure, like, the specific characters sound like he was voiced by a specific, eccentric, creative individual in that first 60 seconds. But, yeah, I was, voice credited in my, yep, I was credited, for this, being a voice in this animation, and I'm currently a voice in a Sonic the Hedgehog project. I forgot whether it's like a fan audio drama or like a fan animation, but hopefully the pilot's gonna take off well. I just have to check in with the rest of the cast how they're doing, because I don't know if we're doing like group reads together or we're like recording our voice lines separately. But exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Because I don't mind being like a fan voice for a character. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Before I actually do some gameplay, I got some videos I need to watch. Reacting to Atlas West. Oh boy, Atlas, you are making me thirsty right now. You are making me thirsty AF. You're making me so thirsty, my dudes. Oh my god. Oh my god. They released a bunch of like voice videos. Holy. The last video I watched was the Conflicting Fates trailer. Actually, you know what? Let's watch this again. I enjoyed Persona when I last played it. I need to watch this again. Especially since I was so used to the original voice acting, but I feel like the remakes voice actors are pretty good as well.
They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing.
I have no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life.
Yo, we have like the glasses dude as well as we have the voices of Strega. Oh my goodness sakes. Takaya. So the first voice is Jin Shirato, a nerd who knows how to use VOMs. He's voiced by Ayato's voice actor, Chris Hackney. And then Takaya, who is supposedly like Slim Jesus, the lead, Slim Jesus leader of a cult, is voiced by Damon Mills, who is the voice of Blade in Honkai Star Rail, Frieza in Dragon Ball, as well as Linny in Genshin Impact. And by goodness sakes, these remake voices are good.
No intention of relinquishing my abilities and living.
They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing.
And honestly, it works because, like, Gene Shirato's vocal profile, it feels in line with the original voice. A lot of the voice actors have done really well to have their profile for these remakes characters mostly in line with the original acting.
I have no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
That's Slim Jesus.
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us.
They called themselves Strega.
Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge.
No! Stay away! Get away!
Okay, so they removed one thing from this trailer. So in the Japanese version of this trailer, here's the thing. Slim Jesus over here pulls out his gun and would end up shooting this dude. But in this English version of the trailer, they hid that part. I guess just so it doesn't look too violent. But it is a violent video game.
Get away from me!
You guys don't have the slightest clue what'll happen if the Dark Hour disappears, do you?
What do you mean?
Do you really want to lose your abilities?
This is the only thing I can do, and yet... Is your mission worth your life?
I just talk a big game, pretending like I'm some kind of hero.
Oh, it's Chidori and
That's about all I've got
Junpei.
going for me. Without this power, I'd be a nobody.
Okay, for anybody who knows this series, these two have chemistry together, and that's as much as I'll say without spoiling anything else. I play Persona 3 Fez, but I know the plot already for Persona 3, but all I can say is that these two characters have chemistry, and it will not spoil any further. Continue.
Tsukaya?
To all customers, please do not move in the opposite direction of the escalators.
Oh yeah, they removed the French lyrics for the Summertime song.
I'm gonna make pancakes.
It's pancake party time.
Let me remind that Aegis's voice is the same voice as Yu Kong from Honkai Star Rail, and she nailed that. Dawn, you nailed that. Thank you. I'm surprised you nailed Aegis's, wow. That's amazing.
As they say.
In my honest opinion.
We don't have much time left.
If the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened, won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori, things we did together, all of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death.
Freeze!
Had you not decided to
Hey, Mitsuru, let's go. Also, outfit.
Had you not decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
I guess I was wrong. For the first time in my life, I realized what I wanted.
Okay, fun fact. Actor in Japanese, the same voice actor as the Raiden Shogun, Raiden Mei, and Acheron.
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow.
Fate shall decide which of us will remain. Come then.
Oh, this game.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now. Velvet, oh velvet.
It is so soon.
My master has a long nose.
Not.
Very interesting that they cater to Xbox, because here's the thing. Persona is originally for the PlayStation kind of game, and now they primarily have the market to Xbox. And also, this game will be on Xbox Game Pass. If my Xbox Game Pass trial does work, we might be able to play this game and New Game Plus, but I need to complete it all within 3 months. Am I able to do it? Possibly. I might be able to possibly do it. Anyways, let's catch up on all the Persona videos that I have not watched, and I also need to use the restroom pretty soon. Holy. Alex, let's go. Voices Zenitsu and other characters.
I will.
She's singing "Burn My Bread." We want to burn our bread. Let's go. She is singing "Burn My Bread." She officially confirms that we have to burn our toast. Anyways.
Can it be? It looks like you really do have a special power.
You take on the role of our leader, and you're stronger than anyone else in your own right. That's more than just being talented.
When you're
Whoa, you can actually work instead of just eat. That is new. Okay.
Done there. Could I ask you to take the trash out?
Do you mind if I ask you something? Where do you get that strength from?
Come on in!
Yeah, you're just something special.
Aw, that is so sweet. Hold on.
Come on in!
Wait.
Where do you get that strength from?
Come on in!
Oh, hey, the UI for the medicine store.
Yeah, you just...
I remember this moment. This is so cute and sweet. Kind of.
something special.
You're seriously one of a kind, leader.
Don't let us down, leader.
Energy! With the power of two.
Noob combat mechanic.
Yes.
Oh man, this game is making me. Oh my goodness sakes, this game is making me. Woo! It's making me having the good feels so hard right now. I'm probably just gonna switch it to just chatting.
I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted. Hi, I'd like one order of takoyaki, please.
And this is the same voice actor as Kokolia from Honkai Star Rail. And honestly, the vocal profile sometimes is in line with the original voice acting, but it still fits the character, I'd say. Also, romanceable option.
I'd like one order of takoyaki, please. Come on, show me some. Crumbs, that was awesome. We were in there for a while, but it went by so fast. We saw
Hey, a movie date.
the baseball one, the judo one, the boot camp one. Oh, right, even shot put.
So, you're afraid of ghosts, huh, Yukata? Didn't know you were such a chicken.
You can see the facial expressions clearly.
What? Who are you calling a chicken? Fine then, let's investigate it.
Don't look up.
Don't you dare look up.
Why did they need to put this scene? This is like one. Why did they need to put the scene in the trailer? Like, come on, we're trying to have some human decency here, and you had to put this in the trailer.
Yeah, I won't. But
Hey.
don't blame me if I happen to catch a glimpse.
Say, why don't we dig Junpei a nice grave? Let's end it. Just one more. Take that. And that's how it's done.
If I want to get a permanent version of this game, I'll wait for the definitive version, but if I can play this version on Game Pass, I'm honestly down to just play this game on Game Pass. So, holy, there is so much to unpack with this game. Especially since I completed Persona 3 Fez some time ago. I'm just so I'm so excited for Persona 3 Reload overall. And hopefully this Game Pass trial will be working. I'll be able to test it out like soon, like later on this coming week. Right now I'm just in the middle of trying to get video projects done after the stream is over. Maybe I'll play some Tower of Fantasy as well. There is supposedly like a flagship event I need to complete in Tower of Fantasy. I mean, maybe I could do a little bit of Star Rail. We'll see. Even though it's like late night hours, I have to stay up to finish stuff anyways. But before that, I need to go ahead and use the restroom. So be right back real quick, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Whew. Got back from the bathroom, and back to continue some more reactions while we're still on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I had a big meal. Basically, I decked out my instant ramen. And it was a very fulfilling meal. Ooh. Anyways. This trailer.
Welcome back. I had planned to give Yamagishi a tour of the dorm, but I realized I never actually showed it properly to any of you since you moved in. This is the communal kitchen.
But with a kitchen this big, I think a couple people could work together in here. We can have the work, but double the flavor, you know?
Wait, is that a DVD player? When did that get here?
Oh, that's mine. I hoped you all might make better use of it.
Dogo! Dogo.
This area is pretty sweet.
All might make better use of it. Oh, that's mine. I hoped you all might make better use of it.
This area.
Hey, it's Lotus Juice rapping instead of the stock sound effects for the song.
Area is pretty sweet. Nice and quiet. And let me tell you, those chairs are soft. When I cozy up here with a good book, I end up reading way late into the night.
All you read is manga.
The chairman wanted to start a small garden here.
Are you okay doing this all on your own?
Why don't you help him out, Junpei? It's not like you've got anything better
Hey,
to do.
yo, personality, huh? Hey, yo, this man can learn how to garden?
Why don't you help him out, Junpei?
Deals severe slash damage to one foe, ignoring resistance.
It's not like you've got anything better to do.
If there's anything you'd like to do,
It's not like you've got anything better to do.
Increases critical rate and critical hit strength. Ooh. True, like, that's his personality shtick. Yukari's is healing. Junpei loves to hit critical attacks. I don't know the other party members.
If there's anything you'd like to do here, you may want to invite the others to join you. This may be coming a little late for most of you, but
Watching this DVD with her might improve my charm.
welcome to the dorm.
Welcome back. Also, Allegra's performance. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. I can't get enough of this game's promotion. And 15 hours ago, they released a battle strategy trailer, but I still need to get caught up on the rest of the trailers they have for this game. They even have the behind the voices. I kind of saw a little bit of it. It's insane. They're gonna have to do more voice acting if the definitive edition releases.
Why do you have these flowers? What the heck, dude? What's your deal? Or is this like a crush thing? Because this is too much love to handle.
I don't hate you.
Good evening, and welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. Legend has it, late at night, a maniacal ghost roams the halls.
Jeez. Come on, let's go.
Hell yeah, let's do it! Let's see. Let's beat him to a pulp! You're done for!
You know what actually I miss? I miss the comic book text. The comic book text makes this dust cloud thing look funnier. That was the charm of the original design, is that they had this comic book text of pow, wham, punch, what wazam, all that. You don't have it here. I miss that. But they did say they kind of want to, like, you know, match the quality of the Reload game to Persona 5, so...
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up! Oh, I mean, don't you know? They say women can't resist a guy with a soft spot for kids. Ah, yes. Today's shaping up to be a glorious day. Such a shame that the third years and the ladies won't be joining us.
If we're splitting watermelons, I'm out.
What? Just like that?
Still can't believe like one of the original characters has their original voice reprised. It's like, wow. To this day, I really still can't believe that's a thing. Let's go ahead and watch Mr. Punching Guy's trailer before I watch the behind the scenes with all the actors in it.
All right, done.
Huh? Akihiko, you're drenched in sweat. And that heavy breathing, are you sure you're...
I'm fine. I've just been squatting over my chair this whole time.
Hi, how are you?
For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was going to do that. But now, I have people who I want to protect.
Just for you!
We're gonna boil them one after the other. This is a staple for an athlete. Full of valuable nutrients and not too hard to cook either.
I think his speaking voice is fine. I think his speaking voice is kind of fine. Just in combat, that like it might be off-putting for some people because people are so used to how Liam O'Brien's original Akihiko delivery sounds. I think his speaking voice is just fine. Just that his combat voices, because a lot of combat voices, a lot of times people do not like the performance of because, well, it sounds more traditional and flowing, audibly intuitive for like Japanese or like the Asian languages, original languages than English, because when the English delivery sometimes could not deliver, for not to every single person, just that to some people, like the deliveries of the English combat lines could be off-putting, audibly off-putting. And also, what's up, Kirby? But yeah, you'll eventually come across Ken, because like he's part of the story anyway, so he's gonna like you're gonna run into him.
The problem is what comes after. Next, you gotta portion everything out and then put it in the freezer. It's a lot of work.
Meal prepping, huh?
We're big fans of yours. Please, can we get a picture with you?
I'm busy, and I don't like having my picture taken. When people speak to you, do you tend to respond with pure logic and reason? This is a common mistake among inarticulate men. Try to consider what the other party is feeling first.
This is like the full moon music being played in the background. When you have like a full moon boss you have to get ready for. You already met the dog and got Igus on the team? Yeah, then he has to be next. He should be next. Yeah, everybody plays differently. Oh, there's episode 2 of Behind the Voices. Let's watch episode 1, then watch episode 2 afterwards, and then I'll resume the character trailers. I did not I just saw another familiar face in the thumbnail, but let's go over this one first. Let's go over this one. I love behind the scenes voice acting videos. In 2006, so what the heck was I doing in 2006? I was probably stressing out over school, honestly, trying to get on by over school. But also at the same time, I wasn't really into Persona until high school. And when I was in high school, people were actively were very into doing their playthroughs of Persona 4, which I do plan to get to at some point. I have the golden edition of Persona 4 on Steam. In any case, so. What happened to the quality?
This is it! Home run!
All right.
What the frick happened to the quality? Oh yeah, that was the voice of Cocolia.
This is it! Home run!
And Zeno Robinson, I'm pretty sure, he's actually also the newest voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, fun fact, he's the latest Sonic the Hedgehog voice.
All right. We have the advantage.
This is it! Home run!
All right.
And this is Cocolia. It's a drastic difference, isn't it? Yep, this is Cocolia's actor, who's also Yukari.
Right. We have the advantage.
You're finished!
And this is Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. But also, Alex. Alex is also the voice of, I'm trying to remember that guy in Street Fighter, since Kirby and I have tested Street Fighter 6 together. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to remember what the heck his name is. God damn it. Why can't I remember his name? Luke from Street Fighter. Yeah, Luke. Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, Luke from Street Fighter 6 and 5. I can't think of any other voices he's done. He's also a voice in Monster Hunter Rise, last I saw. Yeah, those are the voices I know him for.
Retreating's a legit tactic!
I'm gonna miss the comic book words in this dust cloud. Again, I understand they want to make like a version of Persona 3 in line with the quality of Persona 5, so I understand this style of animation. But the thing that justifies Persona 5's all-out attack is them doing cell shading effects, like cell shading effects that work with the end slay transition of the character in a pose. This is just a regular dust cloud with sparkles. The thing that made the Persona 3 all-out attack was, like, it was the dust cloud, but it had the comic book words that made things look funny. Literally, all that's missing is the comic book words. Like, where's the pow? Where's the wham? Where's the punch? Where's the wazoo? Where's the comic book words? The comic book words made this all-out attack the all-out attack in Persona 3 overall. Well, this looks... And not only that, the UI, like... The UI doesn't feel complete as well. There's, like, YouTube channels, at least one YouTube channel, that takes the current videos of Persona 3 Reload and has with an adjusted UI to it. Because, like, the little bit where you have the characters pointing the gun at their head, that I think that's fine, but everything else about the UI just does not feel complete. So that's why, like, if this Xbox Game Pass trial works for me, then I'm more willing to try out this game and complete New Game Plus within 3 months and be more willing to pay for the definitive Persona 3 Reload. Because knowing Atlus, like, they're going to make sure to sell and milk the heck out of Persona 3 Reload until the time is right for them to finally tease Persona 6, because we know it's going to be like quite a while before they decide that the time is right to finally drop the first teaser for Persona 6. So yeah. Can't wait for all that good stuff. Can't wait for all that good stuff. But even then, I would be excited for Persona 6. I just would not be paying for Persona 6 right away if it's going to be another game that's like $69.99 plus tax.
Persona 3 spoke to a lot of people on different levels because the fans see themselves in the characters. I'm Michelle Roth. I play Yukari Takaba in the Persona franchise.
Yay, it's actually original Yukari.
Persona 3 brought us all together. We had that opportunity to get to know each other outside of the game as well. The new generation of actors coming in, they're just the loveliest people.
Yes! Who's the man? Junpei's the man! I'm Zeno Robinson, and I play Junpei Iori in Persona 3 Reload. Junpei is really the heart of the party. Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
Whoa, look at that. Okay, actually this stat screen right here is in line with Persona 5, and I'm all for it. What I'm all for is like the optimizing of making personas in the Velvet Room. I trust that will carry over into this game, so I'm actually more confident in making my personas.
He's just enjoying high school, having fun, looking for love. Hey, it's Yucatan! Wherever he can find it.
Here you go again, acting like everybody's best friend.
I'm Heather Gonzalez, and I play Yukari Takaba in Persona 3 Reload.
Have rumors been spreading about this already? Now I'm worried.
She has this, duality to her. She comes off as very confident, but inside she's still sort of this insecure girl trying to figure it out.
I am thou. Thou art I. My name is Alex Lee, and I play the protagonist in Persona 3 Reload. Get ready. As performers, we want to go crazy. We want to go wild. But the real
I know this guy has a thing with Scream. Actually, to be honest, this is not his most extreme case of screaming. Zenitsu is his most extreme case of screaming. Because, there's so many recordings he's done where he has to do so much speaking and screaming as Zenitsu at the same time. It's probably the hardest vocal workout he's had to do in his voiceover career. This is the literal voice of Zenitsu, and this is not his most extreme case of screaming. This is a step down from Zenitsu, if any case.
But the real challenge is, are you able to put your ego aside and be the neutral one? I am Orpheus, master of strings.
True, he actually does make a point. You got to put the ego aside.
Persona fandom is amazing. This is a life-changing game. This is life-changing, and in the back of your head, you're like, okay, yeah, okay. And then you get there and you hear 20,000 people screaming, and you're like, okay, I was not ready for that.
I've seen so much excitement from the fans.
Look at all the cosplayers, too.
I remember even, in fact, Atlas put a poll out that's like, what would you like to see from us? And I was the one who said, Persona 3 Remake! Persona 3 Remake, please!
I'm very lucky to know a lot of the people on the cast. I knew that they were going to kill it, and I think just like in the game, you're more at ease to be part of the team.
In recording, there was a lot of, I gotta give it 150,000% in order to honor the fans who love this game. For me, who loves this game, and it's his favorite in the franchise.
It's awesome. It's so cool, and it's epic. And that's why everybody loves
Persona! Persona!
Persona!
Pre-order your copy now, February 2nd. Right? On pre-order stores everywhere in the world. Yeah.
Alex loves to go out his way and market the stuff that he's in. When he doesn't get invited to the presentations and conferences and events that he when he doesn't get invited, he goes himself. So wow. There's a lot of episodes of Behind the Voice Actors, holy. You know what, I'm going to go through all of them. Let's go through episode 2. I see a familiar face in the thumbnail. We got to give this a watch. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Kirby. We'll see what happens. I just saw your message from 5 minutes ago. It's all good. I just saw it. Strega song. Let's go. I'm glad they got like old voice actors in to interview them for these behind the scenes videos.
Entering combat. Take that. Last one. Let's finish this.
Wait a minute.
Take that.
I did not think they would get a recording of the dude voicing the kid. Cool.
Entering combat.
That's also the voice of Yukong. This is the voice of Yukong. Believe it or not, drastically different tone. So I believe Dawn's speaking voice is Yukong's voice by default. So I guess his voice is Igus's voice, and I think she nailed it, in my opinion.
Take that.
Ken's I actually really like it that the actor also dressed up as the character that they're acting as. That's amazing.
Last one. Let's finish this.
And that is Hanya as in Honkai Star Rail, as well as Eula in Genshin Impact, as well as Yuffie Kisaragi in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, amongst other voices.
At the time, it was all pretty much over the top. The acting didn't really become internalized until much later, and I think Persona was really on the forefront of that. My name is Cindy Robinson, and I play Ken Amada in the Persona franchise.
Cindy Robinson. Hey, let's go. Let's freaking go. Also, hold on a second. Really, Cindy Robinson? Did she get credit on the Persona Wiki? Let's check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's properly credited. Yeah, Persona 3 was uncredited. Cindy Robinson is Persona 3 Dancing, Persona 4, the Arena game, Persona Q. Yeah, I don't know if she was actually originally in Persona 3. But I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure she's voiced, like, Ken for the longest time.
The really cool thing about this cast is most of us knew each other. So you know where you need to fit, because all casts are like a chord. You kind of want to hit certain notes that are complementary to the other notes in the chord.
This is a funny scene.
Actually, it was my idea to join. I feel like I can help too.
My name is Justine Lee, and I play Ken Amada in Persona 3 Reload. Ken is this precocious, polite, sweet little boy who tries very hard to be perceived as mature, as a reliable adult.
He is very mature for his age because of his mother's accident. It caused him to grow up pretty fast.
Causes to grow up and say, oh crap, every other time. Also pay attention to the dates in the corner.
Please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point.
It's a bit heartbreaking. He doesn't quite have the circumstances to just be a kid.
I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Who's there? Are you human?
My name is Susie Young, and I'm the voice of Fuka Yamagishi in Persona 3 Reload.
Spoiler moment, we get to meet her earlier in this version of the game. They did not change most of the story, but one of the changes they did make for the gameplay flow for Reload is us meeting Fuka earlier. Yeah, us meeting Fuka earlier in the game, in this version of the game.
Here you go, kitty.
Fuka is a very shy and reserved character. She lacks a lot of self-confidence.
I can't do any actual fighting, so I need to make myself useful.
Susie's speaking voice is kind of in line with Eula and Hanya. Interesting.
The group or her support network. And I think she really needs that to slowly nurture that confidence
My name is not that girl. Please address me as Aegis.
My name is Dawn M. Bennett. I play Aegis in Persona 3 Reload.
See, that's her speaking voice. That is literally Yu Kong right there. That's Yu Kong from Honkai Star Rail. But I think she did Aegis's voice like extraordinarily well, like beyond any level of praise that I can say.
I am Karen Strassman, and I play Aegis in the Persona franchise.
Hey! The original Aegis, let's go! And both of their voices are amazing for the character. Karen's a really super talented, beyond super talented actor in general, honestly.
She is an artificial intelligence. She is a robot, but she wants to be more human. She wants to understand and feel.
It really hits home to me and hit home to me at the time to play a character who yearned to feel human emotions and experience them.
Her not being human at all, she feels there's a part of her that's missing. That's something a lot of people can relate to, is wanting to be enough for yourself and for the people around you.
I want to touch people's souls, and I feel like Aegis has done that, and I've gotten to be a part of her doing that.
What I love about this whole series is the depth of emotion. I don't think I ever walked out of a Persona session without tears going down my face.
It's like, it's a story that changes you. The other thing that captured me about it was the cast. I remember thinking, man, I hope one day I get to perform as well as these guys did. I later became friends with some of those cast members, and I told them, you guys inspired me so much.
It really, really does speak to people. The Persona fans are wonderful.
Fuka was the first one to be announced on the panel, and then people started chanting her name, like, Fuka, Fuka.
I am incredibly stoked to be part of such a wonderful game. This franchise has spread incredible messages and just is oozing with style.
I'm so grateful to be among my amazing castmates. A lot of them are my very close friends, so it's a very special project to me. I feel like Fuka, I'm just surrounded by friends, and it's such a great feeling.
Persona! Persona! Persona.
That is so wholesome. That's like really, really wholesome. And I honestly really like it for this to be like a project that I can be interviewed by for like one day. Like someday at some point in time, and I do want to voice for an Atlas RPG, because like they produce like notable RPGs. If it's not Persona, that's Trauma Center. Guys, there literally has not been a new Trauma Center game in who knows how long. If anything, they literally could just do a Trauma Center reboot, a Trauma Center remake, because like that's like Trauma Center is absolutely like one of the really most well-notable series, albeit the gameplay is kind of gimmicky when you play the console version versus Nintendo DS, but like it is essentially like RPG version Surgeon Simulator, but with like a written RPG story around it. Not behind it, around it, to be fair, to be honest. Anyways, episode 3. I believe I saw this one, or like a piece of it. We love Strago's song, do we now? I feel like we love Strago's song for these behind these scene episodes.
What's wrong? Here's our chance. Let's wipe them out.
It works.
I'm all warmed up.
Another! On your knees!
Shinjiro is one of my favorite characters to play, and I think it's one of fans' favorite characters as well. I'm Grant George. I play Shinjiro Aragaki in the Persona series.
Okay.
I'm Grant George.
Grant George is not just the voice of Shinjiro, he's also the voice of Jin Shirako, and he's also the voice of the police guy. This guy played 3 characters in the Persona 3 game. he wasn't just the voice of Shinjiro. He was the voice of the police dude, and he was also the voice of Jin Shirato of Strega. This guy voiced 3 characters in Persona 3. Wow.
I play Shinjiro Aragaki in the Persona series. I didn't know the popularity of this character until I decided to start doing cons.
I remember this moment in the game. I remember this moment. I will not spoil any further.
It was at a time in my life when I had a lot of things that were on the air, and I thought those would be the popular items that everyone kept flipping down. Shinjiro.
We got company. What's the plan?
My name is Justice Slocum. I play Shinjiro Aragaki in Persona 3 Reload.
And his voice actually fits really well.
Today we just had the rice and toppings. But you could add side dishes too.
It fits so well. A lot of the remake's voice actors fit so well.
He doesn't let off everything. He doesn't like show all his feelings.
He's that guy in high school. We all know who he is, that mysterious guy. Nobody knows anything about him. He's sort of quiet. All the girls like him. The guys are like, who's this dude? How can I be like him?
He's a cool guy, so just give him some time and he'll warm up to you.
Crush him! Let's rumble!
I'm Alejandro Saab, and I voice Akihiko Sanada.
I like he.
Is to be a strong.
I like he also has that little.
Saab, and I voice Akihiko Sanada.
I really would have loved that they brought in Liam O'Brien for like the old Akihiko, but then again, Liam is all over the place, especially as for the Critical Role's Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. But yeah, Liam is also a really awesome actor.
All I want.
No disservice to Alejandro, like this guy is funny, like the actor himself is funny, but I can understand that people's levels of skepticism and disagreement with who he is as with his performance as Akihiko, because at the end of the day, like Atlas likes this performance, and a lot of times the client's choice in an actor's performance, the choice of actors and how they perform, doesn't always resonate and agree with everybody, because at the end of the day, you can't satisfy everyone. Like, if I were to voice a character one day in a video game, in a remake, or an upcoming, like, AAA title, and people, there will be people who think my performance sucks. That's just the mentality. The mentality is, overall, we have to have a humble mindset and understand that not everybody will like all of our performances, because, like, we'll have praises, and then we'll have people say, oh, it sucks, I would have preferred somebody else instead. And that's the thing, we gotta have some thick skin and be humble about it.
Is to be as strong as I can. I want to train hard and feel real pride in my strength.
Akihiko is a lot of things. I mean, he's obsessed with protein and making sure he's healthy, but he's an older brother who's loyal. He's got a heart of gold, and he really likes to fight.
I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands.
Through all the boisterous charm he has, he's got this cool, suave demeanor to him, and he honestly doesn't care. He just wants to have a good time fighting. He's just a wholesome boy that wants to get stronger and wants to take care of his friends.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor.
Allegra! Oh my god, I love her performances. I love Allegra's performances. She's also the voice of Shamir and Dorothea in Fire Emblem Three Houses. She's also the voice of Beidou in Genshin Impact, the voice of an Apex Legends character, I believe. She's also the voice of Acheron in coming up in version 2.1 in Honkai Star Rail, etc., etc., etc.
My name is Allegra Clark, and I am the voice of Mitsuru Kirijo in Persona 3 Reload. Your thing.
And it would be very interesting to get Tara in on this, but Tara Platt technically is making her she is the only actor to make her reprisal as Elizabeth. Otherwise, that would be double for Allegra if Allegra also needed to voice Elizabeth, which I'm sure Allegra can do amazingly. Still a surprising decision to bring back Tara as, like, the OG actor as a reprised character. Because the Japanese cast is pretty much everybody is reprised. In the English voice, only Elizabeth gets her original voice back. So again, creative decision making.
Things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest? The biggest challenge playing this role was making sure that I wasn't making her too old. Mitsuru is so mature, but she still has to feel 17. She still has to feel like a teenager.
I'm
True.
sorry you had to witness something so disgraceful.
I remember this moment as well, and I will not say anything more.
Persona is about unleashing who you are, who you can be, who you are on the inside. It feels very familiar to people. No one's trying to save the world in their real day, but everyone is trying to figure out who they are.
The castmates.
I just realized the song that's playing in the background is the end credits song of most of the Persona videos recently.
Of Persona 3 are some of the great actors that we have working today, and some of the new cast that's come in is also a great cast. I work as a voice director as well, and some of the new cast I've had the opportunity to direct. And
it's really interesting that they brought Grant George himself to direct. But then again, I feel like that's quite the necessity, especially since, like, I believe the original voice of the protag, Yuri Lowenthal, he's the voice of Yukari's dad in the remake. In Reload. So they got, like, I don't know if, like, a lot of the original castmates are brought on as different characters this time. I'm pretty because if they got Tara as Elizabeth and they got Yuri as Yukari's, is it Yukari's father or Mitsuru's father? I'm pretty sure it's Yukari's father, maybe. Well, one of the fathers, I believe.
They're superb.
The Persona community is great. Like, the passion that everyone has, artists, the cosplayers, and just people that, like, played the game. They have so much love for, like, the series, and it's amazing to see it every time.
Oh gosh, people were so...
Let me also illustrate something.
That everyone has, art.
These combat voice lines you see, right? At least they don't have to do some, like, ADR. They don't have to do some, like, lip syncing. They just have to, like, but also at the same time is, like, they primarily only dubbed this game in, like, Japanese and English. And a lot of times the mouth animations in combat do not have to line up with the language spoken anyways. In some specific cases, this is permissible.
Artists, the cosplayers, and just people that, like, played the game. They have so much love for, like, the series, and it's amazing to see it every time.
Oh gosh, people were so excited and see how beautiful everything looks and how smoothly everything plays.
Wait a minute.
So excited and see how beautiful.
Oh, he's bleeding. This man is bleeding. I think I know what happened here, but I will not go into spoilers.
Everything looks and how smoothly everything plays. Their excitement for that also makes me really excited as a gamer, too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this game. I'm so excited to play this.
I'm so happy for me and the rest of the cast, and I can't.
You know, it's also really, like, fun, too, when, like, the castmates played their own video games that they starred in. I believe the Persona 5 cast, most of them have, like, played Persona 5. I know Erika, who's the voice of An Tamaki, she's played through, like, I believe she's played, like, all versions of Persona 5, like, the original game, and then, like, the Persona 5 Royal, because, like, it's really one of her best performances that she's done her entire career. Also, she is really tall. Like, if anybody, she's one of the taller actors on the taller side. Like, there's a bunch of voice actors who are really tall. Troy Baker is one of them. That dude's like 6 foot something. I met him in person before. When I stood next to him, my head touched Troy Baker's shoulders. I'd really be intrigued at how, like, yeah, Erika is tall.
Can't wait for fans to see everything. The best thing was getting to say Persona, because I just had the biggest smile on my face before I even got to say it. Then I said it, and then Val, the director, just was like, "You want to do it again? You just want to do it again?" And I'm like,
Persona! Persona!
Persona.
Persona. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the French in that song. I'm gonna miss the French in that summer song, but, like, even then, it's their own take on the music. In any case, episode 4. Oh, this is going over the original cast now. This is interesting. this is going over original cast members, so what do they talk about here? This is... I'm having a blast catching up with these videos.
My experience with the Persona franchise, I feel like it's kind of been like a gift. With a lot of projects that I start initially, I don't realize the magnitude of the character.
The writing is so good. It's there, all you have to do is not get it.
Oh, that is cool.
Character.
He tosses his weapon up to his persona, and his persona just... Oh, dude, that's cool.
It's there, all you have to do is not get in its way. You're just kind of a vessel for it when the writing is so good. And that, I think, is what's been so great about the entire Persona series.
I'd say Aigis is my most famous and beloved robot that I've ever played. I always tell people that I don't have a favorite, but she's one of my favorites.
As actors, voice actors specifically, I think we have to reinvent ourselves constantly. It's a challenge.
20 years ago, it was very much that cool voice, whereas now it's like really finding a way to make them incredibly human and relatable, even within the character.
I was told to keep her in a very real place, and I feel like being able to do that made a difference.
You listen with your heart, and you speak from here.
That's when the best performances come out, is when you can draw from real experience. When you're drawing from something that's authentic, it comes through.
Proper choice of clips.
I've met many fans over the years that are Persona fans, and I still meet fans to this day who are huge Yukari fans.
It was interesting at the conventions for the reaction to Shinjiro and Persona, because there is such a fan base. People were dressed as my character, which was exciting. It's a crazy franchise. Who knew?
One of the beautiful key themes to Persona 3 is that idea of living life to the fullest. For me, as an actor, my highest compliment is people coming to me and telling me their life stories. One of the reasons why I do what I do and love what I do is, you know, as a little girl, I've always wanted to be able to touch people.
Persona fans feel this game deeply.
When people come up to me and tell me how a character of mine has affected them in a positive way, it makes me want to cry. Like, it's so incredible.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, this is so wholesome. This is so wholesome. Oh, the wholesomeness. I can't. Oh yeah, what's up, Glitzy? I could do a quick magic trick for you. I'm just trying to process this wholesomeness.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this Twitch bot disappear. It's gone.
Oh man, I'm having a blast catching up on these videos because I'm just, dude, I am so, I'm just, I can't wait. If this Xbox, if my Xbox Game Pass trial works, then I can actually play this game on release. Yeah, it's releasing soon. It's next Friday. It's literally next Friday already. So for now, for Xbox Game Pass, Xbox and Windows, Steam, PlayStation, I have no idea. This game was originally, we're talking 2006 here. This was the day of PlayStation 1 and, well, I believe PlayStation 2 at the time. This is originally a PlayStation 2 game. That was a long time ago. Holy Jesus. PlayStation 2. Wow. Holy crap. Episode 5 of Behind the Scenes with the voice actors. I believe this is the present day voices. I'm still excited for Star Rail Penacony. Well, my excitement right now, I have some excitement for Penacony, but this coming week I'm excited for this game. I'm excited for the One Punch Man game. And that's my main excitement right now. For this game and the One Punch Man game releasing this coming week. And the voice actors that are going to be in this video are also in Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Yeah, how long ago was 2006? That was a long time ago. That was like, holy crap, over a decade ago. Like, over a decade ago. Like, we were babies. Everybody, all of us now is like, we were complete babies. And at the time, I had not really known about the series. Only when I was in high school. This is like 2015 to 2018. That I find people interested in Persona. I saw someone playing Persona 4, and that's when I started getting interested in Persona. Like, Persona 5 has exploded in a lot of different ways, but I was kind of interested in Persona 4 at first. Holy.
You got company. What's the plan?
Palladian!
Burn
Smoked
my
'em,
brain.
as they say.
That is Yukong. Believe it or not, that is a drastic difference from Yukong to Aegis. Same actor. Believe it or not. You would be surprised that this is literally the same actor as Yukong. Yeah, it's quite a drastic difference, but I think she nailed it.
All I want
And that is Jing Yuan, as well as Sino.
is to be as strong as I can.
Even in the face of grave danger, you never give up. You fight back with all your might.
Let's do it.
Don't you dare run!
So many people are drawn to these large and colorful casts. There's something for everybody to latch onto. Large.
To this day, I can only remember Alex for Zenitsu from Demon Slayer, as well as Luke from Street Fighter 5 and 6. But, like, given the fact that he's also the voice of Zenitsu, and Zenitsu is a very extreme screamer, like, this guy had to do a lot of screaming in the booth. And I applaud him for the amount of screaming that he had needed to do for the character. Because that's, like, the worst part of Zenitsu, is that you need to do, like, so much scream, like, ah! Anyways.
And colorful casts. There's something for everybody to latch onto, and I feel like when you play a game like that, it's a rewarding feeling when you find a cool character and you have that connection with said character, and to see them fulfill their character arc.
The theme is to really...
And this is Hanya, as well as Eula, as well as Yuffie Kisaragi in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also, one other thing.
To see them fulfill their character arc.
Oh, I need this persona. I need to have this persona by the end of the game. It cannot be a playthrough without this one at the end of the game. Sure, we start out with Orpheus, and you can do Orpheus challenge runs. I need this dude by the end of the game.
The theme is to really live life to your fullest. Everybody can enjoy Persona. It is such a well-rounded game. Like, all these different things.
Wait.
It is such a well-rounded game.
Oh, that's a funny face she did. Anyways.
Like, all these different things meshed up together in a really stylish package.
I hope people see moments that they can...
And this is Cocolia. Yeah, that's Cocolia, and she's one of the social link interests.
connect with themselves, whether because they went through similar situations.
Yeah, this girl can be romanced. In my first playthrough of Persona 3, I romanced this character. I kind of find her cute, so I might be interested in romancing Mitsuru in my next playthrough.
Or just because they know.
Or I mean, I could still romance her in the, because we could spend more time with the character now in, like, you know, more developed stories.
those types of feelings. I think that's what's so amazing about the Legacy cast, what they did with the game. There's so much honesty in it. Even with everything else going on, the fantasy, the darkness, all of that, there's so much honesty at the core of it, and that is what I would want people to take away from it.
Knowing the cast members who were playing all of these, it made it.
Yep. Her speaking voice is literally Yukong. But I think she did Aigis pretty well.
Feel a bit more real.
That's like, her speaking voice is literally Yukong, but I think she nailed Aigis pretty well. Like, if we rewind back to when she speaks as Aigis.
Smoked him, as they say.
Wait, what? How did she say Palladian?
What's the plan?
Palladian!
Yeah, that sounds just about right. Yeah. I like that.
Not just in, oh my gosh, well, guys, we're in a Persona game. Oh my god, but also...
It zoomed in on her face. That's a really awesome one.
Oh my god.
Bro, some of the faces that they make in this behind the scenes video. It's so funny. This is making my day.
But also in performance.
Pancakes.
Like, I could imagine their voice reading the lines. I could imagine them in the room with me, and I think it made it all the easier to perform.
The writing of the story is so good, it relates.
And this guy is the latest version of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't remember what other voices he does, but I know he's Sonic the Hedgehog in the latest Sonic the Hedgehog series.
To what people are actually going through. It related to what I was actually going through, and I remember it was very...
Oh, yo, wait. I just realized what he's wearing. Gekko-kun High School. Oh, my goodness.
We're actually going through. It related to what I was...
Hey, yo, he's wearing the school uniform. Jacket.
I remember it was very cathartic to be able to, like, express this moment that I was having in my own life in a way that I was grieving and going through it along with Junpei.
Yeah, because in all honesty, a lot of people growing up in middle school and high school have their, like, edgy days where they need to, like, have this level of edge and moodiness, because one thing that's really negatively affecting is, now I don't know about like all schools, but I remember there's this social hierarchy. It's stupid. It's completely stupid, but like this need for everybody to have this like social hierarchy amongst themselves to like deem like one person to be above another just because of like their own personal accomplishments and whatnot. It's stupid. That's like a result, and also like the amount of pressure that students have to go through with the schoolwork that they really cannot bear with, especially with standardized testing, on top of other factors. The social aspect of things sucking in your life as a teenager is really a dangerous cause of moodiness and how people get so freaking edgy back in the day. Hence why a lot of people have this playlist of like rock music, metal music, emotional music from back in the day. So I don't even remember the voice actor for Sonic anymore. Yeah, because the voice actor for Sonic keeps on changing. The last one was Roger Craig Smith, and there was a different guy that people liked before, from the 4Kids days, and not everybody agreed with Roger Craig Smith, but Roger Craig Smith kind of improved Sonic over time. I think Roger's best performance was during the Sonic, what is it? What was during the Sonic Boom series, because that show had really good writing as there's more episodes to it. But the voice actor that everybody liked the most was there's like a lot of different actor. Ben Schwartz is the movie Sonic. I think he's done really great as the movie Sonic. Jason Griffith was the original Sonic, and everybody loved Jason Griffith's performances, even me included. And I find like Roger's Sonic, his voice sounding too sharp and whatnot. And for a long time, like it needed some time to grow on you in order for you to accept Roger Craig Smith as Sonic the Hedgehog. His last performance as Sonic the Hedgehog, I believe, was in Sonic, the open world Sonic game, Sonic Frontiers. Yeah. Yeah, Xena Robinson. Oh, never mind. Sonic Prime is not voiced by Xena Robinson. I thought it was voiced by Xena Robinson, but it would still work, I would say. No, the Sonic Dream Team was Roger's last performance. I thought Frontiers was Roger's last performance. Interesting. Maybe like he was working on Sonic Dream Team when like before his like departure. Anyways,
Persona has this incredible way of blending slice of life moments.
This is still funny. Also, two of the men wearing swimming trunks in here. One of the dudes wearing the Speedo. I guess that is really attractive because you can literally see Akihiko's balls. Literally, like, you remove the shirt, you can literally see his bulge.
Fighting monsters, and then the concept of the personas are really, really cool. But it also weaves into these characters dealing with incredible, larger-than-life, end-of-the-world circumstances.
Me and Zeno Robinson, who voices Junpei, we switch these types of roles. Sometimes I'll be the cool one, and he'll be the bombastic one. Or then it'll flip, and he'll be the cool one, and I'll be the bombastic one. When I got the phone call telling me that I booked Akihiko, I was with my partner and our friend. We were at a coffee shop, and I was like, hang on, guys, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. And I go to the parking lot, and I was like, hello, this is Alejandro. And they're like, hello, is this Akihiko? No, this is Alejandro. And it's Val, the director of the game, and she goes, honey, we're telling you're voicing Akihiko. And I was like,
I paused on the right frame again. Those random moments, I just decide to pause on a frame.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm keeping it together.
The story in Persona 3 is...
Hey, Allegra, let's freaking go. Wrong sound effect. Voice of Beto, voice of Acheron, voice of in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Dorothea and Shamir, voice of this one character in Apex Legends, I believe. Yeah, I remember she voiced that one character in Apex Legends. I keep on forgetting the name. She voiced that wrestling character in Street Fighter 6. A bunch of different voices. Yeah, I knew her before Genshin Impact anyways.
So rich and beautiful and
because
sad
Fire Emblem.
and funny. I think the thing about Persona that causes people to be so passionate about it is that, you know, on the surface it's just like, you know, a bunch of teenagers getting together and saving the world, solving problems, solving mysteries. You think you're just seeing these archetypes, but they're real people underneath the surface, and they're more layered and nuanced, and the story is deeper and more complex than...
I just realized something.
Layered and nuanced, and the story...
Okay, so here's the funny thing about this character moonwalking. His arcana is the moon arcana. So it makes too much sense for him to be moonwalking back into the eatery.
Bruh.
Yeah, his arcana is the moon. It makes too much sense for him to moonwalk. That's so literal. Also, I just realized the Chinese characters here is like sea cow. Yeah, that's like the literal translation, although I'm pretty sure it's not.
is deeper and more complex than you would perhaps think at the offset. To summon your persona and unlock your power, you have to face your own mortality. You know, the imagery is right there.
Themes of friendship in Persona 3 are just widespread.
Hey, Justice.
Some characters you build up to. You might be mild about some before, but like when you end their social link, you're like, wow, I didn't know that about you. It's like you're learning everyone's past and journeys. I've gotten some tweets and it's really positive. I was really nervous before like everything was announced, but like everyone's social media posts are just like, I'm excited for the new cast. Really kind of touched my heart because I was really super nervous about it.
When I got to announce my role for the game,
hey,
there
Justine.
was just this outpouring of congratulations not only from my friends and my peers, which I was so happy to hear, but there were also others who were not at all familiar with me, and it was just so palpable.
This is still so awesome. The fact that he just straight up tosses his own weapon at his own persona, and then his own persona just carries through with the attack.
And so touching that they would all be so excited for me, despite, again, not knowing what to expect. My favorite line that I got to say, definitely, a lot of other people are gonna say the same thing probably, was getting to shout, Persona!
Persona! I really would like to voice the... I want to be a voice for Persona 5, the Phantom X, but then again, having this expectation might be unrealistic, and also I would need to really know the right people to get into Persona 5, the Phantom X. Because I think like Persona 5, the Phantom X will last for quite a while. Like they may, I don't know if they will be able to like shut down someday, but like I feel like Persona 5, the Phantom X, as will be able to last for a while until like, well, whenever they decide to pull the game. Especially since like there's still Atlas is still in the phase of like, see, we have Persona 5 Tactica right here, right? That's the other game that's like getting people excited at the moment for Persona stuff. And then you have Persona 5 the Phantom X with as a parallel universe to Persona 5. So you have the Phantom Thieves taking like a backseat while you have these like new heroes in this parallel universe taking the place instead. And there's no English cast yet because it's going to be released in China and also like other countries, but at some point in time we're supposed to be expecting like a Japan, Korea at least. And if we have the English release again, I'm gonna see if I can get my voice in as one of the new Persona using characters, which would be pretty cool. And maybe in the future I can get myself into maybe Persona 6, or no, Persona 6 might be a bit too soon. Persona 7 maybe, or like Persona 6 the definitive edition. Because like this is like one of my dream goals. One of my dream jobs is literally just being a voice for an Atlas RPG, like Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, or like if they want to like re-release Trauma Center, because Trauma Center, I feel like it needs a desperate like remaster, re-release, or just straight up a reboot. So yeah. That's what Trauma Center needs right now, because Trauma Center is one of my favorite RPG series of all time. I never personally played Trauma Center. I never owned a copy of it on the DS or my Nintendo Wii, but like I followed some videos of it. Oh yeah, let me just watch this opening real quick. This is like what you see when you start up the game. Releasing next Friday. That was Chidori and Junpei. Yukari. Hey, it's Mitsuru, let's go. Yo, this animation, dude. Hey, Lotus Juice, let's go. And Elizabeth with Igor. I'm getting goosebumps listening to this song. Koromaru! Oh man. Honestly, like it hits you in the feels. For if you listen to like Persona 3's music for the longest time, it hits like so many different motifs, and then they had to like drop it right at the climax of the song, right here. Especially since Persona 3 is a really emotionally heavy game with Persona 2. I mean, they literally shoot themselves to summon their personas. That's like, if that's not heavy and edgy AF, on top of the theme of death, I don't know what is. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm just... Oh, Atlas, please. Oh my goodness sakes, feel Atlas, please. You're just crushing me right now. Oh yeah, what are the latest videos that they released? Seal Your Fate, the live action trailer along with the latest trailer that released.
Time is something no one can escape.
This guy reminds me of V
No matter
from
which path you choose,
Devil May Cry 5.
it delivers us all to the same end. Your time is limited.
The Dark Hour.
Soon, the end will come. It's all up to you now. The world does not need a script. That is already written.
Where's this guy running to?
To wield your power, accept your destiny, and seal your fate.
Koromaru! Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. The Phantom Thieves DLC trailer. Wait a minute. Can't say Atlas forgot about Persona 2 when Tatsuya showed up. Oh, Persona 2 character, huh? This video was not uploaded onto Atlas's channel. Or was it? Hey yo, Phantom Thieves DLC. Wait, hold up a second, hold on. Who has whose outfits? Hold on. Okay, so, I mean, Joker on Makoto makes sense. Yukari with An makes sense. Akechi's outfit on Akihiko, I guess. Skull on Junpei makes a lot of sense. Okay, and then you have Queen, Persona 5 Makoto worn by Mitsuru, and then you have Haru being worn by Aigis, and then why the frick is Ken wearing that guy's outfit? Who a lot of people have one of the men of Persona 5. What's his face? Yusuke. Why the heck is Ken wearing Yusuke's outfit? I'm pretty sure a lot of people have the hots for Yusuke from Persona 5 as well, but why is the kid wearing that? Hey, wait, why is Koromaru being Morgana? Oh yeah, that's Shinjiro wearing... Oh, I know what character that is.
Follow my lead.
to me. Let's go. Take that. One last touch.
All out attack.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. Like fish in a barrel.
Oh, they don't have You'll Fall by My Hands?
It's over.
Huh, interesting. Need to browse a venturing costume for the cosplay tomorrow? Yeah, have fun with that, Glitzy, and thanks for stopping on by. Man, I'm having like a really, really long session. I'm feeling really excited for stuff. Anyways, shout out to Glitzy for stopping on by real quick. I see you were last playing some Honkai Star Rail as well.
77? 78? Okay. Baiju. Baiju?
Baiju?
Sure. Baiju. Baiju. Baiju? Yeah! Yay! Yay! Finally! Woohoo! I won my 50-50. I won my write-off. Alright. But what's next?
What is next? Anyways, what is next for me is that I want to finish watching my Persona 5 videos, and then, but first I need to use the restroom again, so I will go ahead and be right back once again, guys, and we'll continue watching some more videos, then I'll play some games. Alright, I'm back, guys. Whew. Where did we leave off on? Oh, I wanted to watch the, oops, not that. The latest video they released. Oh my goodness sakes.
So. What to do?
I'm ready.
I'm good to go.
It's all you.
I'm on it.
Who's gonna win this?
I've been waiting for this. Let's get in there. I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's get in there. Don't pull any punches. Let's get in there.
Are you?
I'm on it.
Who's gonna win this?
I've been waiting for this. Let's get in there. Don't pull any punches. Knockout blow. Just like we planned.
I'm freezing. I can do this.
Ready for action. Entering full automation mode. Maximum output.
Dang, I guess.
Radiant light of life.
Oh. Okay, Mitsuru. Woof.
That about does it.
All right.
Oh, it's coming out so soon. Releasing so soon. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my freaking goodness sakes. I am having a lot of feels about Persona 3 Reload right now. Like so much. What is this 2-minute trailer that we have right here? Wait, was she trying to say Persona? Huh?
Good morning.
Let's begin. Sewing is my life.
Last one. Go for it.
Dang, so much additional voice acting added.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that was the voice of Joe Zija, who's also the voice of Claude from Fire Emblem Three Houses, as well as as also the voice of Risley from Genshin Impact.
Moonwalk.
I'm pretty sure I recognize that voice actor somewhere. I forgot. Wait. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, the voice director for Persona. Yeah, the voice director for Persona 3 Reload is also the same. Has also directed Persona 5. Cool. That's pretty cool. Who is the original director? Was wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. It was her husband. Are they a voice directing duo? I just realized that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wow. Yeah, the Keith is the same last name as Valerie. Are they actually a directing couple. That is really cool. Holy. What about the direction for? Wait, the animation is is directed by the same dude? Oh my goodness sakes. Are they long tied to the Persona? Dude, what the frick? That is wild. That is so freaking wild. Like, holy crap. That's wild, dude. That is completely wild. Holy. Okay, who's oh, it's Paul Castro Jr. This is the same voice as yeah, the Moonwalk dude. Moonwalk. The same voice as Fremine from Genshin Impact. I feel like it's very interesting that we get to now work part-time in these locations. Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me Ray Chase is the announcer again. It would make so much sense. It would make so much sense that he's the announcer again. That's funny. Wait, let me... Oh my goodness sakes, it's actually Ray Chase. It's Ray Chase. That's so funny.
That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh? Persona.
Next. Come on!
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless?
In fact, I don't even really have a...
Yep, you could see that guy's bulge. That guy has a bulge. That guy certainly has a bulge.
I don't even really have a good reason to live.
For me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning.
This is one of the saddest characters in the entire game. This guy is voiced by Lucian Dodge. Lucian Dodge is known for... oh, he even has he's even like a voice director. Wow. Yeah, Lucian Dodge is also known for voicing some other previous characters. If we're talking about like video games, the last thing he was remembered for, that people know who for. Oh, he's voiced Hojo from Monster Hunter Rise. He's also voicing Hifumi Yamada and Kibo from Danganronpa. He's known for voicing Leon from Fire Emblem series. And what about any shows or movies? Oh, I didn't even realize he's actually voiced Robin before for DC Comics. Shows, anime stuff. Lucian Dodge has also voiced... Oh, he's also voiced characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. He's also... Wait, he's actually voiced Akaza in Demon Slayer? I see. Oh yeah, he's also voiced this fox in Agretzko. I somehow knew that character. What else has he voiced in, actually? Holy. I feel like he could be pretty good in, like, voicing some other characters that I know. He's actually voiced Chili in Pokemon Black and White, the TV series. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Dang, I didn't even realize that he's been a voice actor for like so long. He's been a voice actor since like Sailor Moon. This man's has been voice acting forever. And also, that character never had a voice. So holy crap.
Soon, the end will come.
We are not giving up, no matter how long it takes.
To me, this is what it means to live.
Play Persona today. Oh boy. Honestly, going back into Persona 3 is really such a trip down memory lane, especially since like it's one of my early streaming games on Twitch as well. It's wild, dude. It's completely wild. It's crazy of like how far I've come as for Twitch streaming, content creation. And now I'm like getting my foot like familiar with voice acting. It's crazy.
It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering ours. However,
What a speech.
change cannot occur
Do you
without sustained effort
have any
and an
idea what she just said?
unprecedented level of
Not a clue.
Reading this actually made me think. What is the right way for a person to rule? Too much kindness and you'll be seen as weak. Sometimes a ruler needs to be harsh. A ruler is responsible for the lives of many others. Is it difficult for someone like that to find happiness like everyone else? C'est magnifique! Excuse me, Monsieur Chef de Cuisine?
Chef de cuisine. Talking to me?
Your ramen is absolutely wonderful. It's been a while since I last gave my compliments to the chefs. What do you use for the bouillon?
Bouillon. What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, I'm also logging onto Hoyo Lab to make sure that I'm doing the checking in stuff. Yeah, to make sure I'm doing the checking in stuff. So supposedly the where did they put the codes? Where do they put the codes in the application? What the heck? How am I supposed to find this thing? Oh, I found a redemption code. Bop. Oh. Oh, I see. I've never done this before. Yeah, this UI design is not like the most intuitive, I'm going to admit. Because, like, how would you think that this is where you could find the redemption codes? How could you think that, like, this is where you can find the redemption codes? I'm wondering about that. That is, to me, that feels kind of bizarre. Is this a trailer that we've seen before?
It's the good memories that stay with you and gets people through their struggles.
Oh, I've seen this one before, but I don't mind like watching it again. But it's the Velvet Room song. The Velvet Room song is always very, 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 very sad, especially when you play like the piano version of it.
It's the good memories that stay with you and gets people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever.
I know what line this is from. I know what moment in the game.
I'm the one who chose to join you back then. didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it. I gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else.
Yeah, I know exactly what moment in the game that line is spoken, but I'm not going to spoil anything any further. So hearing that voice line being spoken again is just, oh, it hits me so hard.
We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. The shadows are getting stronger. We need to destroy the Dark Hour itself.
Let's head into Tartarus and try out our new equipment.
Yeah. Nothing beats getting actual combat experience.
Oh, Junpei's got your back.
We expected as much, but don't be careless.
Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used.
I want to use this power to help me live my own life. Take this seriously. I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here.
Telling the truth isn't everything, right?
When that happens, I just go do something fun and forget about it.
It sounds interesting. Don't tell me you've forgotten the promise.
Go on.
Destroyed the entire world.
Jeez.
Not if we have anything to say.
Well, there goes a crazy person. I think that was a cult member. Oh no, not your partner.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Your reason for fighting. Huh. Man, I was so damn scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. I want a purpose, and to have others I care about. That's why I came all this way.
Even if you do forget about us, I'll remind you.
Let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note.
Oh, the feels, guys. The feels are just... Oh, they're so hard for me. They're hitting me so hard.
It is my firm belief that...
Oh my goodness sake, it's hitting me so hard right now. Fuka, and then Dogo.
He's looking at the bento box. I wonder if he's hungry. Here you go, kitty.
Ouch.
Do you read a lot of science fiction novels?
Okay, so let me explain real quick. It's a quick characteristic of this character. So the reason why this kitty ran away, is because her cooking is bad. It's pretty much it. Her main shtick is that her cooking is terrible. So not even the cat will like it. Whoops.
Do you read a lot of science fiction novels like this? Oh, wow! I guess it's good that I invited you today, then. It always feels nice when someone shows an interest in something you like. Something I'm good at? Let me think. Well, I guess I'm a little handy with machines. Oh, I just meant more that I like them. It's nothing really worth posting about.
Change the music. Oh. Oh. Wait. So you can ask her to spend your spell points for you for status effects and the... Oh. That is mighty interesting.
I can do this. Yes. For my friends. I noticed that the spots where we had cut off the leaves were already sprouting new ones. And in just a little while, they were healthy and green all over again. Maybe I'm making a big deal of this, but it made me realize that life is actually quite amazing.
Alright, next character. We're slowly but surely catching up on these videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we only have 4 videos left? I guess we only have 4 videos left. Yeah, I guess we literally only have 4 videos left. Alright, let's finish catching up, shall we? Holy. Doggo! Doggo. Also interesting thing. So this doggo's persona is Cerberus, but typically the persona Cerberus is a different design than the one in this game. Yeah, the typical persona Cerberus does not look like that.
Hey, hold it! Ola-chan, it's too early for that hint.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I thought I saw the magic number. Oh, Doggo is eating takoyaki. Why don't we share some? Aw, Doggo. Good Doggo. Alright, let's listen to Aegis a little bit more. Definitely a bunch of people's favorites for Persona 3. Especially since, like, the original actor said this is her favorite character.
Reason, I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell. Shall we conduct a raid? Oh, it's gotten so late. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to go tonight.
I will admit the speaking Aegis is very soft-spoken compared to how, like... Well, then again, this might be the when Aegis is more developed for human emotions, because when you first meet Aegis, this is just a general premise, but since they teased it in the trailers already, when you first meet this character, her speaking pattern is still very robotic. But as you get to like have her character develop more and more, her speaking pattern gets a bit more developed, I would say.
How unfortunate. I'll just return to my room then.
Hey, Polonia Mall.
Should we head in? It's almost Koro-chan's dinner time. I'll be preparing your dinner today, Koromaru-san. I hope you look forward to it.
I'm thinking this could last forever.
Hey there, ladies! Wanna try your hand in a lucky draw?
I have won a water pistol. Between this and my onboard firearms,
Over
which
me.
is more effective in combat against the shadows?
Here, let's trade.
There! Hit! Right on target! Ready for action!
Orgia mode. Orgia mode. Heavy piercing damage to all foes, ignoring resistances. Ignores order for a time.
Entering full automation mode! Maximum output!
Just dial in your number? I thought it was dial in your memoir. Did they change and adjusted the lyrics some more? Interesting. Alright, Ken. Let's see what you're all about, kid. Oh, I need some time to myself before my Nintendo Switch stream, honestly. Holy.
So, I decided to call this meeting to introduce him to the rest of the squad.
I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Swallow will air this winter as a TV special.
Huh? Wow! A spin-off with Swallow as the main character! I gotta make sure I record that!
Do you like that series?
Yeah! I watch it every week without fail. But this TV special is big news. Swallow doesn't usually make much of an impression, but there's a theory that he's actually stronger than Hawk. I heard that from a friend. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult.
Ah.
Oh, I hit my shin again. There! Die! Now's my chance. Fly! I'm catching this!
Hey, let's go, kid. Who did I use in my final party? My final party was Yukari, Junpei, and Akihiko. Like the original characters, and everybody else just went helped like for the rest of the end of the game. I was just thinking back to how I originally played this game. Well, the Fez version, because Fez is the definitive Persona 3 at the moment. Portable can be.
You can head back to your room once you're finished. I'll handle the cleanup. I'm gonna give some to Kora-chan. I gotta make Koromaru's dinner still.
He wants to feed the doggy.
You got a problem?
Also, it makes sense that the Strega theme would be playing for this character because plot reasons that I cannot spoil.
Let me guess. This president is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education.
Akihiko.
Well, I'll be damned. For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
What was that?
See ya, Miss President. This delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices.
Yep, this guy likes cooking.
It's a great dish to keep your energy up in the summer heat. The key ingredient is the Monganshi pepper.
Kuro-chan? Oh, shh. We should be quiet. It looks like Aragaki-senpai's asleep.
Uh-oh, he's gonna wake him up, right?
He says Aragaki-san is not asleep.
The dog just sold him out. I remember that. I remember the dog just straight up sold him out. That was a good time. That was a good time. Oh my goodness sakes, dude. This game is like driving me up the wall. Ugh.